Right, and so today's video going to be making some keychains, and I've got this mold here with these little sea creatures. So we've got a seahorse, we've got a starfish, and a couple of mermaid or fish tails. And this is, I think these should come out quite cute. So what I want to do with some of these is put initial little bit of clear in there, and I'm going to heat that resin that I'm going to put in as the clear, and then I'm going to drizzle a little bit of color, so some resin with some mica powder. Hopefully the temperature difference then means that the colors don't mix as much, and hopefully we should get a unique effect. But we'll a little bit of experimenting to see if that's going to work. I'm quite looking forward to seeing how the starfish comes out. I think that would be pretty cool. And I'll just do these all the same color on this attempt, and might try some different colors later on. After the first coat, I'm not going to fill it all the way up, and I'll put some extra mica powder maybe in a few hours time, and then later on I'll put a black on there, and that should give a pretty cool effect. So anyway, let's see how we go with that. I'm just mixing my resin at the moment, and I'm just going to separate once it's mixed for 5 minutes. Separate it. So I've got a cup which I'll warm up with some warm water, and that resin will be the resin that goes in first, and then the colder resin will be the one which I'll put some color into, and we'll try that effect out. So anyway, let's get on with that. So here's a little tip for you. If you want to make your resin a little bit more runny, then you can just put that resin cup into a cup of hot water like I have here, and that hot water will warm up that resin and make it more liquidy. So that's really good if you've got something like this here where I want to get that resin into this very small mold. And here's another tip for you. So you would have seen me struggle a little bit to get the resin into this very small mold. Now you can get these pipettes, which are ideal for transferring resin, so you can essentially suck up the resin from in the cup and then put it into your mold. So I'll show you here. Right, let's unmold these. I think they're definitely going to need a bit of work. I've got my trusty deburring tool here, and I think I'm going to be using that a little bit, but right, let's see how these came out. Focus here, focus. There we go. So I need to clean that up a little bit. And the main one I wanted to see is this start. So right, so I'm going to give that a clean up and see if we can make that into a bit of a keychain. So now that that resin has dried, I'm going to be using UV resin, which dries with a UV light, and this will give it a nice gloss finish, as well as help keep the keychain parts all together. Alright, I think it's just about done now, and I'll look to next do the keyring bit. Okay, I got my little jewellery pieces here. There's a hook. Now I'm just trying to work out the best way to do this. If I draw a little hook into here, maybe I'll do that instead of just going. I could draw through here, but that might weaken that. So let's try that. We can do like a little bit on the top to get a smaller draw piece. And then we might do a second coat once that one's dry. So one of the things that you need to be really careful about is obviously you don't want to get UV light directly pointing at your skin, and that's why I'm wearing these black neoprene gloves that blocks out the light, and so I shouldn't let that through. I do have blue gloves, but I believe that the blue does let some of this light through, so hence why the black gloves. Alright, and here we have our little keyring starfish. Looks quite cool with the, it's got that glossy now. You can see the metallic aqua through there. Gives a pretty cool effect. On the back is a darker green. Cool, and that's going to be a key ring for a friend of mine. Thanks very much for watching this week's video. My name's Andy and this is the Art Lab. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. Until next time, keep creating.